Listen, man, if you can never be present, you can never be happy. Because when you are present, you start noticing the things around you. You start appreciating things more. Like, imagine being happy to have food and clothes. Wouldn't that be nice? But I'm pretty sure your mind is not like that. And as you watch this video, right, as you watch this video, I'm pretty sure your mind's thinking about what it can do later on in the day, or it's regretting some past mistake. It's never in the present, right? I'm sure you notice this even in yourself, that your mind's always wandering in the future or dwelling in the past. It's never in the present. And that's actually dangerous. You know why? Because if you keep dwelling in the past mistakes or you worry about the future, you never live in the present. And if you live in the present, only then you notice life, right? Because think about the days or the seasons of life that you had in which you continuously grinded, like you had no present, just worrying about the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. You always worried about the future, right? Think about those seasons of life. How did you feel? You didn't even notice that shit. If you're not present, you will soon not notice the days that go by, the weeks, the months, the years, and the decades that have gone by. See, your life here on earth is a short one. You barely live for like 70 years. And if you don't even notice like 50 years or the 70 years, then what are you even doing in this earth, man? What are you doing? Right? So you got to learn the skill of being present and being happy. And when you are present, you will notice that life is full of amazing shit, man. Even if you live in like a decent kind of situation, not really rich or poor, feel like middle class, you'll still be happy if you are present. Chasing happiness actually doesn't make me that much happier. Might have been for you as well. If you started telling yourself that, hey, I'm going to be happy, like I'm going to start chasing happiness, you'll realize that you actually slack off more. You stop being disciplined that once actually made you happy. And you start slacking off and start doing things that might make you happy, right? So actually chasing happiness is foolish. I've realized that right now, like literally yesterday, I realized this. And you know what's better than that? Chasing discipline. If you do also want to be happy, you've got to learn the skill of positive thinking, because you can't keep thinking negatively and try to be happy at the same time. It just doesn't work like that. Because the people who are happier, they think positive thoughts. So you've got to learn the skill of positive thinking as well, right? So one way you can do this is by just whenever you are in the situation, just think to yourself, what are the advantages and what's the good part about this entire situation? Because I'm sure in every situation, not even sure, like I'm damn sure that in every situation there is an advantage. Even the person who has lost everything has one thing: he has nothing to lose. And if he has nothing to lose, that makes him dangerous. Because see, people don't try because they fear losing something. But if you have nothing to lose, you'll try everything, and that's what makes you dangerous and unstoppable, right? So yeah, learn the skill of positive thinking. And if you do want to learn about mental health and how to actually improve it, watch my videos. I literally give you free value where you start improving your mental health, and I give you practical advice, the things that you can literally apply in your day-to-day life, starting from the time you watch the video. Like literally right after the video, you can apply them. So yeah, if you want to learn the skill of actually being present, start appreciating life and how wonderful it is, right? If you want to start doing that, you've got to learn the skill of filtering your thoughts, second, meditation, and then you got a journal. Now, let's talk about more in detail. So, the first thing that you can do is filter your thoughts. So, what I mean by this filtering of thoughts is basically drawing your attention back when you get distracted. Now, that may be when you're in a class and the class gets boring, you start thinking about what you can do better, or what's a funny thing I did with the boys, or you need to work and obviously it's boring. So, you start thinking about random shit, right? So, filtering your thoughts basically is when you notice that you are distracted, you just simply come back to the present. Don't judge yourself, nothing. Just simply come back to the present. And I'm telling you that alone, if you just take from this video, it's like a massive thing. Like if you take anything else from this video, make sure it's that. Filtering your thoughts. It's actually huge. It's huge, bro. That's all you've got to do. So next time you get distracted and you notice yourself thinking about random shit, just come back to the present, man. Now, something that's really closely tied to this is meditation. See, meditation is the most powerful skill that I can ever learn. Okay, it's the best thing that you can do. Even if you don't do any of the other good habits and you do all the other bullshit, even if you do some meditation for like 20 minutes a day, that's all I ask of you, bro. That's all I ask of you. I'm telling you. You know why? Because first, okay, meditation is really useful for mindfulness. So mindfulness is basically noticing the present. Again, it is similar to filtering your thoughts, but here you dedicatedly So try to maintain your attention. And over there, it's just like going on throughout the day, you might forget it, but here it's dedicated practice to be present. Okay. And you know what is really useful? Because it makes you calm, makes you more composed, and you take better decisions. Because when you're calm, you take better decisions than when you're angry. So you've got to meditate, okay? Just try it out. Don't be a dweeb and say, hey, meditation is for weak people. That's so useless. Why would you even do meditation? Oh, shut the hell up, bro. Just try it out every day for like a month and then find out if it's not for you. If it's not for you, don't do it. Literally, I dare you. Just try it out and I'm sure that you will like it or you'll find some benefit from it, right? So, what you could do is start by meditating for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, depending on how shit your attention span is. So, start with 5 minutes. Don't use guided meditation because that's actually really bad. Just use a clock app. Start with 5 minutes a day. Work your way up. All right. Now, the last thing that you can do is journal. See, now, journaling might be seen as a weak thing that, again, nobody does and only girls do or something. But let me tell you one thing. You know, the Roman Emperor, like, you know, at least the Roman Empire, right? The leader of that Roman Empire for 28 years was Marcus Aurelius. And guess what? Even he had a diary. So it makes no sense for it to make excuses like only weak men make diaries and have journals. Because Marcus Aurelius, who literally had the power of adding a day or removing the day that we follow, like our weeks that we follow, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they created it. He had the power to add or remove a day. And even that man had a journal. You know why? It's because whenever you journal, you basically put things down from your mind to the notebook. It's basically like storing your thoughts, right? See, your mind wants to think about all sorts of things, okay? It wants to think all the time. But since you're engaged in doing activities, it doesn't get the time. Therefore, it can kind of annoys you whenever you try to do the activities and tries to make you think about random shit, but you don't want to do that, right? So whenever you journal, you actually set aside a dedicated time for thinking. And if you write down your thoughts on a piece of paper, like down, it's basically storing that thought because what your mind wants to do is think about things. And if you actually think about things, it'll stop pestering you with it. So suppose you had a really bad time, really rough time right now, okay? Like your girlfriend broke up or something, right? If you journal that down, your mind will stop thinking about it because what it wants to do is think about the breakup, get all the feelings out of it and all that shit, right? If you journal about it, all that things will be lifted off your chest and your mind will be clear. That's the beauty of it, bro. And hold up. Before you just start leaving this video or something, let me tell you one thing, okay? One last thing. See, when you journal, like first 2 days or like first week, you'll be tempted to write like bunch of shit. Like literally, you'll be tempted to write pages upon pages, like 7 pages. But don't do that. Because if you start doing that, you might start thinking, or you also feel that it's way too long and you will start skipping some of the days, right? So when you journal, don't write every shitty word. Like don't write filler was like I think that no. Okay. Write down the most important points that you think on the paper and write less than required because if you write less, then it will become practice because it's easy. But if you write more, you won't follow it and you'll just leave it. So yeah, man, if you want to learn the skill of being present and appreciating whatever you have, like literally even clothes, then you've got to filter your thoughts, practice meditation, and journal. Also, if you are serious about being disciplined and growing every day, make sure to subscribe to my channel. This channel is all about helping you do this, and I talk about this shit every other week. And if you do want more mental health advice, you can just directly join my Discord server, link in the description. I'll host weekly calls there, where I'll teach you something new or solve some of your problems. Don't just consume, apply the knowledge that you get.